Black Airforce energy. Many have this type of energy, but only some are the embodiment of Black Force energy. It doesn't matter if they run fades. Oh, they could even be a horrible person. It does not matter. Black Air Force energy is not something you gain. It truly is something you're born with. Anyway, the first character we're going to be talking about is Kid Buu.
Would it be a stretch to say Kid Buu is the biggest menace of all time? Let's start off with the war crime. The first thing he does when he's awakened is he kills all the humans left on Earth. After he's done with that, you wouldn't expect nobody to be this fucking greedy. But he goes back to the afterlife to eat their eyes again. He was stated to be the embodiment of pure chaos and evil. He went out of his way to destroy multiple planets inside the galaxy, then proceeded to destroy the galaxy just because he wanted to. Just look at this shit, bro.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers.
If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man.
Alright, Bucks, you can talk about Mob Psycho next.
Anyway, our next character is Mob from Mob Psycho 100. Specifically, Mob vs. Koyama. We kick off the fight with Mob's brother eating fucking cement. Koyama talking about, anyone who wants to square over me can fucking die. Drop fear into these niggas' hearts. One tries to charge and it don't go so well, let's just say that. Other tries to charge and then, yeah, it goes the same way.
Pause! What is that?
They talking about 2v1's better than 1v1, right? I don't know. I failed kindergarten. Man, fuck it. Charge! Long story short, they both get put down. Then Koyama's like,
nigga, I get him up with any nigga on this earth, bro.
Everybody looking in fear. Koyama gets a tug on his arm. Nigga, did you touch my brother? And then Koyama goes, man, sit your ass down! This nigga flies back into a wall and looks like an ostrich. He gets out the wall and hits this aura pose. Then says, run my fade, bitch ass nigga. Proceeds to speed blitz the frick out of Koyama. This nigga looking like a fish out of water. He lets go of Mob's brother to roundhouse kick the fuck out of him. Mob looks at his brother's face and gets even more pissed off. Then says, run my fade right fucking now, nigga. After all that, Mob is still standing and then hits him with the, as I said, run my fade! Koyama puts up a barrier to protect them, then summons his primary technique called telekinetic helix. Koyama disappears and Mob wonders where he at. He hit this nigga so hard his head did a 360. Anyway, after Mob gets his shit rocked, he gets his head grabbed and gets the knee of fucking doom. Yada they go back and forth for a little bit until Mob goes 100% while conscious. This is Black Air Force Mob. That's what we're gonna call him. Aura so much that he makes Koyama kneel and palms the fuck out of his face. Nigga grasping his arms and shit trying to get his hand off his face and shoves the nigga into the wall and says, you touched my brother, you bitch ass nigga. Now you will perish. Then flies up the building with him still in his hand, by the way. They duking it out midair and shit. Koyama's helix punches work anymore. Mob is aiming to kill this man at this point because he's flying directly down into the earth. And then, yeah, it's just over from there. The character we're going to be talking about is Melarionid.
It starts off to where Raya is underestimating the power of Melarionid. Melarionid then powers her fist up with flames. Raya opens up his grimoire, talking about some, this'll be an easy match.
Get a load of this guy.
Keep in mind that his ability is copy magic. He copies Yami's black katana and lightless slash. Then Melarionid and Raya proceed to have a big talk about who will come out victorious in the end. Blah, blah, blah. He then proceeds to use Yami's black cloak, black sword, and he proceeds to fire lightless slash, but that shit does not do anything. She nullifies that shit off like a G. She got me all wet and shit, bro. My bad, I got a bit off topic to it. She nullifies it, tells him his attack is nowhere near as damaging as Yami's. He says oh yeah, and gets absolutely the punch of doom to his face. She's insulting him while punching him, then absolutely lets him go. Not one time has she ever ducked a fade. Like, she's bad and can fight, bro. Alright, my bad, I'll stop with that. Alright, now for Melarionid versus Francisca. Francisca is a wizard king, by the way. Alright, to start it off, what makes her so tough is that all the other people had to jump all the other wizard kings, but Melarionid herself was standing toe-to-toe against Francisca, the former wizard king. Melarionid and Francisca have 2 rounds, and Melarionid fails the first 2, and just as Francisca thought Melarionid was down, she gets back up. Francisca then gets happy as hell knowing she's gonna fight a tough opponent. Melarionid gets up and awakens a form called Hellfire Incarnate. Like, she's so tough, no glaze. Melarionid and Francisca proceed to keep fighting, and eventually Francisca loses to the GOAT Melarionid herself.
Anyway, that's gonna be enough for today's video, guys. Like and sub for a part 2 of this type of video. And if you like these videos, drop a comment, maybe sub. It's all free. Peace.
I